Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to day 40 of my 100 Days of Discipline Challenge. We're almost halfway there. Almost. Today I thought that for day 40, the milestone of day 40, I would celebrate with something just a little special. I'm going to share with you guys the combos that I've developed over the course of all my Kata days. There's a bunch of caterpillar excavators working over there, so I kind of have to compete with them in terms of volume, right? But I'm going to share my Kata with you in depth. I'm going to explain each combo, then I'm going to do each combo, and I'm going to break them down. This is the fruits of my labor for the past 40 days, is these combos that I'm about to show you. So, let's have a little bit of fun today. And we got meditation tomorrow, and shadow boxing the day after that. We got 10 minutes. Okay, so the first combo. I'll just kind of show it on screen here. All right. So, right-handed open block, grab the wrist, followed by a left hook to the chin, then an elbow, and then grab the shirt for a headbutt, perform the headbutt, step the back leg forward behind your opponent, and use the wrist holding the right arm to throw them over. Conclude with a stomp or a knee to the head, whichever's easiest to perform. Now, one of the things you're going to notice with my combos is that the right-handed combos are typically open-handed, and the left-handed combos are closed. You close your hand for the block. The left-handed ones are going to be safer because they're not going to depend on grabbing your opponent's wrist, right? So bear that in mind. The right-handed combos are riskier, but effective. The left-handed combos are probably the safest ones to perform in an actual fight. So right-handed first. Start in fighting position. You do a right-handed middle block, grab that wrist, and then step into a hook, followed by an elbow, grab the shirt, pull them in for a headbutt, and then after that, put your back leg, bring it forward, put it behind them, so they're right here. I still have their right wrist. I can push their shoulders down, and they'll go right over my leg. Hello, Tai-Tai. Yeah, and then you follow it up with a stomp. So let's do it with speed and power. Watch out, Tai-Tai. Go on. Go on. You're a good boy, buddy. You're a good boy. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Good boy. Alright, so with speed and power. Or you can follow it up with a knee, but your right leg is already here. When you fling them over, depending on where their head is, you could perform a knee with your back leg, right, with your left leg. Normally your left leg's in the front, but this combo takes you all over the place. One more time. We'll try a knee this time. Right? Depending on where their head is, you could throw the knee. The stomp is probably safer, especially if you get them all the way on the ground. Now, the next combo. We'll do another right-handed technique, and then we'll start doing the closed fist blocks. Those are the better techniques because they're safer. You don't have to grab the wrist in order for them to work. So, right hand open block, grab the wrist, left hook. Come on, Tai-Tai, get down, buddy. Go on. Right hand open block, grab the wrist, left hook to the chin, then the elbow. Twist the held arm over your head with both hands, kick the head, sweep the legs, and then stomp or kick them. Hi, Theo. Go on, buddy. You're a good boy. Alright. So this one's quite a bit different. Everything's the same up until the point of the headbutt. except you don't do the headbutt. So you start in fighting position, you grab the wrist, hook, elbow, and then from here, you're gonna grab this wrist, spin it over your head. So now they're flat. They're standing on their legs, but their back is bent. So their head's gonna be right here in front of you. You kick that shit, right? And then you sweep their legs, they fall forward, and you stomp on their way down. Or you could try to kick them, but I prefer the stomp. So let's do it one more time with power. And then, very difficult to do. This one's new, I haven't really practiced it much. Let's try one more time. So, after the elbow, grab the wrist, fling it over, kick the face. That's a little better. That one's complex, very hard to pull off, and risky given that you have to grab the wrist first. Now, we're gonna do the closed fist blocks. These are much easier to do. First thing we're gonna do is nice and short. A right closed fist block, followed by a right hook, and then rotate 90 degrees and perform the mirror. So we've been working on this for a while now. So, block, hook, block, hook, right? Let's do it with speed and power. Or, you don't have to use the same hand for blocking and punching. You could do it this way. In fact, it's a lot faster that way. Right? Multi-directional combat, I like that. We're gonna keep working on it. Anyway, we got 4 minutes left for the last two combos, and these are my favorite. I'll save the best for last. So, left hand closed block, followed by a right hook to the chin, then elbow, then grab the shirt, headbutt. Use the grasped shirt to rotate your body and perform an over-the-shoulder throw, then stomp the head. Extremely effective maneuver. It doesn't rely on getting their wrist at all, so you can just do it. Headbutt. Okay, yeah, this is easy. The trick is, when you grab their shirt for the headbutt, don't let go of it. So this is, I think, we open with the left hand here. Left hand block. Closed block. Just slam their punch out of the way. And then huck. Elbow, step forward with that back leg, grab, headbutt, and then with their shirt in hand, you grab it, fling them over your shoulder. The trick is actually right here. It's kind of gay, but you gotta pop your ass at them, and then you're gonna fling their body over you, and then you stomp their head. So let's do it fast. Like that, that's all there is to it. Now, I've saved the best combo for last, and I'm very excited to show this one. Of all the combos that I have, this is probably the greatest one for incapacitating an opponent quickly. The reason why, it's just devastating. So, we do a left hand closed block, followed by a right plexus punch, and then you follow that with a right uppercut. So already you're hitting the plexus, you're giving them an uppercut to the chin, and then you grab their shirt and perform a headbutt, and then you do the shirt flipping throw with a stomp to the head. Or you can knee them in the head. Depending on where they land, you could also use a knee. Same with the last combo. So let's show you. Alright, so no hook, no elbow. Fast deliveries direct, right? Alright, so left closed block, followed by right plexus punch, and step into it. You want to aim for right here. The part of the chest that's below the shoulders, kind of like beneath the pecs, right? Right here, where the rib cage meets in the middle, right? That's where you want to punch, and you want to hit hard. You do that, they can't move. Block, step into the punch, uppercut, grab, pull them into a headbutt, and then flip them over, and either knee them in the head, or stomp them, probably stomp, right? Once more with speed and power. Very quick, very decisive, devastating blows all around. One more time. Right, I forgot the headbutt that last time, right? That's important. You gotta grab their shirt. One more. Just like that, my friends. Anyway, I'd say the 100 days of discipline are going well. The thing is, before I started, I didn't have any of these combos. I didn't have any muscle memory. I didn't have any endurance. These days I'm a lot stronger. And what's really crazy to remember is that I'm still dealing with seasonal allergies, so I'm improving despite the disadvantage. And I think that's important. You know, people expect that when they train, they're gonna have perfect conditions, but you have to deal with curveballs, right? But that doesn't mean you can't succeed despite them, or perhaps even in light of them. I would say it's because of your weaknesses that you should better cultivate your strengths, right? Compensate. Don't let yourself be weak in every regard. Have something. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for sharing these past 40 days with me. 40 days has been, 40 cold showers. 40 times where I had to wake up in the morning and tell myself to do something I didn't want to do. I'd much rather just open my video games and start streaming, but it is what it is. We committed, and we're still committed. Anyway, take care, rock on, and peace out for now, my friends, and I will see you in the stream today. Later. Day. Theo! And I actually think we got Weezy up here. Oh, there he is. Look at that. He's like stalking prey from the fucking... Okay, that's amazing. All right, I'll be back, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.